I'm not even gonna do the thing I did last time, where I say it's been however long since I last streamed. I mean, I might as well check, but it doesn't really matter either way. So let me look here. All the thing you really need to know is, I'm sorry for being gone for so long. I've been busy with school and everything. You know, whatever, the basic stuff that you'd expect. It's only been like 2 weeks. I thought it'd be like way longer, gonna be honest. I had a feeling, but yeah. But yeah, listen. I was looking for stuff to play. Figured since I'm bored and I don't have anything to do, I might as well stream it. And said, I've done a tutorial, or as much as I can do of a tutorial, for almost every single game I've played, except maybe some of the games where I'm like, what else is new? Because that series, which I will do stuff on that in a bit, probably, because I do like to make these sort of things, talking about the games and stuff, because I'll see a lot of people in games that I know want to get better at the game, but don't want to watch a whole ass tutorial explaining the stats and all that. And there are obviously still basic tutorials about how to play the game better and basic strategies and stuff like that. But still, I just figure I usually do this anyways, just because I like to. But if I didn't explain it last time, which I don't think I did, For Honor is a sword fighting game, which has a lot of in-depth mechanics about parrying and sword fighting, and it has a lot of things like a lot of different ways to do that. Like some of the very basic stuff is feinting a move or feigning a move. I don't remember what it was, where basically you click the whatever attack button, which is either heavy or hold on. Oh, moveset right there. Hero specific. I don't want it to be hero specific. Like I said, which can either be a light or heavy attack. And you can feign it by pressing B at the same time, or circle, or whatever your platform is. And then it'll start it, and then halfway through it'll stop it. Now, mainly what you're going to want to use... Don't do this a lot. I used to think that this was the best thing ever. It isn't, because especially if you feign in a different direction, they're going... Since I'm playing someone like Lawbringer, if I feign an attack one direction, I'm not really fast enough to switch up that attack and attack in another direction before they're able to hit me. So the only real reason you'd want to feign an attack is to try to feign it, bait them into attacking, and then parry their attack so that you can, you know, counter them. But really, that's pretty convoluted, and in all reality, you just shouldn't do it. This dude, it says he's all about counterattacking and disabling. Well, disabling, maybe. I don't know exactly what disabling means, but counterattacking, I guess I can understand where it means that. Excuse me. But yeah. Instead of going into each separate hero's playstyle, which would take not only forever, but also be impossible for me to do, because I don't play every single hero, and I don't really plan on it, because you have to buy most of them, I'm just going to get into some of the basic stuff about this game that's somewhat misconstrued to a degree. Or at least some people don't know about. So, first off, here are your feats. These are just your skills. You, by default, come unlocked with these first few ones, which are these. And they're all different depending on which hero you choose. For this dude, it's capture control zones, which you could probably assume what they are. It's like capturing points faster and picking up boosts, and picked up boosts last longer. Now, I don't exactly know what that means. I assume it's probably in a different mode that I don't usually play, but you get the point of it. Righteous deflection, passive, parry to gain high damage reduction for a short time. Parrying, basically what it is, it's like parrying in every game. You wait until an attack reaches, I guess you could call it its zenith, I suppose, or it's like its high point, its point right before you're about to get hit, or like maybe a second or so before you're about to get hit. Then you click the heavy attack button, and then it parries it. Now, the weird thing about this game is that there's different stances. The way that you attack people is by holding down on the left trigger. You hold down and that enters guard mode. I can talk about that later but for now I'll just continue. Protected Revive, passive. Passive, your Revive grants temporary shield to the revived ally. That's simple enough. Igneous Ember, several grenades that deal moderate damage over an area. Once again, self-explanatory. What these stars mean is how much, I guess, I forgot what it was called, but it was like, in-game when you earn points, you earn more something, I forgot what it was called, but basically you automatically, almost automatically, start with the first one unlocked. That's really easy to unlock, and then each one slowly gets harder and harder. And this technically has a passive, which is regenerate, but most of it is like score streak type stuff. And these aren't just like score streaks you use once. No, they regenerate though, is the thing. I like to go with regenerate, which is really good. I don't know how fast it is because I haven't really gotten to the fourth one before the game ends, but hey. And then second wind, recover some of your health, which is helpful. And then juggernaut, because I don't really parry that much because I'm Lawbringer, so parry isn't really super useful. Temporary shield to revived ally, they don't really need that most of the time. Whenever you're reviving someone, most of the time the person that's attacking is going to be attacking you to prevent you from reviving them, and not just waiting for them to get revived and then immediately going after them because they have less health. And I also like to use body count, which killing soldiers grants you health and stamina. Now, soldiers are just like the little AI grunts, little fucks, you know what it is. The grunts that do piddly damage and take one hit to kill from everything, no matter what. That sort of thing. Yeah, I like that because you're supposed to do that anyways. It grants a small amount of score, and also it helps you take control of certain points depending on what point. It's usually the middle point that the grunts can actually go to. But yeah. So here. Also, one last thing. Or two last things. This game has a little gear system. Do not pay it. I've been told to pay attention to the little gray numbers. Do not. I have researched. They do jack shit. Unless you play arcade, in which case that means the higher gear number you have, the higher health you have. Something like that. Something along that accord. But after a certain update, that's the only place where that little gear thing, you see the gray box next to the gear that I have selected, that score does not matter. It effectively does not. And that little gray box down there right next to the name, that's just your total gear score, which once again doesn't really matter. Now, you may say, oh, well, I like the look of this armor versus this armor, that armor versus this one. Funny thing about that, right? It doesn't matter. You can not only change the look to different looks of that armor you have already unlocked, but also looks doesn't really matter, but it's even if you really want it to look a certain way, you can just make it look that way if you have it unlocked. And I'll talk about this. So basically, the only time numbers really do matter is whenever they're a different color, because the numbers themselves don't matter, but the color does. Effectively, allow me to show you. As you can see, these are the perks. The way you get perks is by equipping certain pieces of armor. As you can see, this armor has 120 remedy, but this armor has 100 remedy and 60 feline agility. Now, what these perks do are showcased, and as you can see there, that white bar with that white symbol with the potion in it, you need at least 600 points on any given piece of, every piece of armor has a certain amount of points for each perk, right? And they're showcased right there under the name, as you can see in the bottom right corner. And to be able to activate a perk, which basically means that it actually is useful and it does something, you need to have at least 600 points across all pieces of armor. Now, that may sound complicated, and you may not get it, which is why I do somewhat encourage looking at other videos if you really want to get a more in-depth understanding. But the basic thing is, look at the perks, look at the ones that you like, and the ones that you have unlocked are the ones that look gray. As you can see, I have Bastion, Feline Agility, and Vengeful Barrier unlocked, and I don't have any of these other ones other than those few unlocked. You unlock, as it says here, you unlock more higher rarity gear, unlocks more perks and perk combinations. And it's not even like equipping higher rarity gear. It is just straight up unlocking higher rarity gear, or using higher rarity gear. Wait, okay, so it's weird. Higher rarity gear has a higher percent of getting multiple good perks at a high level. Because, as you can see here, 160 remedy versus 60 remedy. Sure, they have the same perks, but one of them is less of that perk. But it's in return for getting more of a different perk. But the higher level or color or whatever you have of a certain piece of equipment, the better it most likely is going to be, because it will have more points most of the time in better skills. Instead of maybe more points but in worse skills, or a lot of points in one skill in particular. So, the basics of it is get better color, don't worry about the numbers or the looks, and make sure to look at the perk definitions to see what you like and what you have unlocked, and look on the, about the middle of the screen to see what you do have unlocked, what you don't have unlocked, all that sort of stuff. Now, as I was saying, two things. So this is the last thing I'm going to say before showing you guys how the basic guard thing works. This game does have a tutorial, but I'm just sharing my knowledge with people. And I know I probably don't have a lot of knowledge compared to other people. And there are probably going to be people correcting me if people even see this, but still. So, let me go into here, training. As you can see, tutorial, there's training videos, tutorial panels, there's videos and all that. I'm just doing this before I actually play the game, just as a short little tutorial. To show people, basically just to show people what they're looking at, effectively. This is just a training match I'm showing you guys to show you how the guard system works and all that. Wait, hold on a minute. Okay, I am on air. Alright, so let me make sure that my opponent is... Yeah, wait, what? Oh. My opponent is a bot. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, player health, heal on kill, player stamina on, opponent health on, opponent stamina. Okay, so as you can see, there are different stances, left, right, and up. And as you saw there, when they attacked from the same stance, when they attacked the same stance I was already in, it automatically blocks it. But as you also saw there, a little orange icon came up, and I didn't block it. Those are unblockable attacks. Some of them are just straight up unblockable. But if they have a red arrow along with them, that means you can't just block them, you have to parry them if you don't want to get hit by them. Or you can dodge. But sometimes it's still in range depending on what character. As you can see, you have your light attacks and you have your heavy attacks, and they cost different amounts of stamina, and they come out slower or faster. Also, when you get hit, your guard just straight up goes down for a minute, because that makes sense. That just generally makes sense. Of course it would go down. So yeah, but as you can see in the top right, there are certain combos you can do. As you could also see there, that was an unblockable move. But as you can also see there, I got hit by an unblockable move. So I can just do this, and then combo into some things. Oh right, one last thing. Let's say an enemy is being really annoying, right? And they're just constantly switching their guard and blocking your attacks. Well, fuck. Can you not? Okay. Constantly blocking your attacks, right? You can go up to them and just go, and guard break them. What that does is it stuns them and it breaks their guard so that you can have an option to fight them, so that you can, you know, maybe try to get a few hits in on them. But they can also spam the same button you use to guard break them, which is square, or, I don't know what other button, to get out of the guard, block, or, like, whenever you're grabbing them. And as you can also see, you can throw them in a certain direction when you guard block them, if you so wish. And here's the execution system. You can unlock them, and you press one button or another to do a certain execution that you have. As you can see, this is my favorite execution. Shame! For shame. Anyways. Why are you booing me? I swear I heard boos for a minute. But anyways. There's certain effects you can have on your executions and on your on being idle, like... Oh my goodness. Can you fuck off? As you can see right there, I parried, and it stunned them for a short amount of time. Let me just... I'm trying to show them the... Goodness gracious. Great. But still, like I was saying, Come on. But yes, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, there are certain effects you can have upon execution or upon taunting or emoting, I guess you could call it. As you can see here, I have one that I unlocked just from syncing my Ubisoft account, which is just called, like, shimmering or something like that, where if I'm idle, it just does this. But as you can see, there's also emotes. You can click triangle to do one emote. You can hold triangle to do another emote. And you can do different emotes whenever in guard, like you can taunt them, like this. Hold on. Same as before, you either hold or press down triangle, or Y if you're on a different console. But yeah. I believe that's about it. Alright. Let's move on. Right. One last thing before we get into it, which I promise is not going to take that long, is... Hold on, I gotta find it. Wherever the hell it is. Is it in store? No. It's not in store. Oh, right. Speaking of, actually, there are orders, daily orders, which are just quests that you can do and get certain things, like steel, which is this game's currency, battle points, which is XP, and... Wait, no. What? I forgot what battle points are. Oh my god, shut up. I forgot what battle points are, but still. I have revive any allies, revive 5 allies in any game mode. Let me check. I think Vanguard is... I don't know. Dominion win 3 Dominion matches with any hero. Isn't Dominion... I don't know. 4 execution and duel matches. No. Kill a streak of 5. 6 matches with a hero of any faction. That's obvious. I think this one, I think that means Vanguard is in, like, the Knights, and I believe I am a Knight, so... Yeah, wait, no, Vanguard is, like, a type of character. Well, fuck. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on, Let me, Vanguard... Dominion. Yeah. Alright. So, like I was saying, one last thing I want to say before we start matches. I know it's around here somewhere, so just cut me some slack. Scavenge gear. There it is. Collect new gear by scavenging battlefields. So, other than just randomly getting gear, which I think you just randomly get gear after playing a certain amount of matches, or just playing in general, I don't know, you can do this, which you scavenge gear. Instantly get 3 random pieces of gear, 1 gear of higher level, guaranteed. What that means, I believe, is 1 gear of higher rarity guaranteed. AKA, let's say you get 3 random pieces, and the helmet is a higher level. That means it is a higher rarity, aka a different color. Either it's that, or it's different, like, just a higher level, like gear level, which I don't know why they would do that, because gear level doesn't really do anything. Get 3 random armor pack is get 3 random pieces of gear to form an armor, 1 gear of higher level guaranteed. It just means like 3 matching pieces of gear, which I don't know why that would really matter. It doesn't to me, at least. And instantly get 3 pieces of gear to form a weapon, 1 gear of higher level guaranteed. I think what it means is I think instead of it being matching, I think it just means it's going to be guaranteed 3 pieces of just straight armor, or guaranteed 3 pieces of just straight weapons. And it's not gonna just give you like a helmet, and then like a torso, or a blade, and then like a pike. Yeah. And instantly get 5 random pieces of gear, 2 gear of higher level guaranteed. Now, here's the thing. Most of these are okay, but you don't really want to get them because they're just kind of wasteful to a degree. And you get higher level gear anyways, and most of the time it doesn't matter a whole ton anyhow. But this, you want to save these for as long as possible, because those little boxes, those are, I'm not going to say pretty rare, but I'm going to say they're kind of rare, and you don't want to waste them, because that would be bad. And I have an entire thing, there's this entire chart, effectively, that I remember finding somewhere. I don't remember where, but I remember it, and I'm looking at it right now. I gotta find it first. Where is it? Where is it? What? I know it's here somewhere. Is it in downloads instead of screenshots? It probably is. Okay, hold on. Yep, there it is. Okay, For Honor gear drops. When should I open my crates? Which are these things. Reputation is effectively, regenning in Titanfall. When you get to a certain level, then you get another quote-unquote level thing to track by, except instead of it being just like 1 level, it's like 10. Yeah, that's what it is, except it's 20 levels, and then you get 1 reputation. When should you open your crates? Reputation 0 to 1, it's guaranteed it's going to be common, and maybe it's rare. Like, Reputation 0, it's guaranteed common. Reputation 1, it's half and half, common or rare. Level 2, guaranteed rare, or Rep 2, guaranteed rare. Rep 3, rare or heroic, which is the purple, which is mid of the pack for levels or rarity. Level 4, guaranteed heroic. Level 5, heroic or epic, which is the second to best. Level 6, guaranteed epic. Level 7, epic or legendary. And I keep saying level, but I mean rep. And rep 8 plus is guaranteed legendary, which is teal. So it goes from gray common, blue rare, purple heroic, orangish yellow, I want to say probably more orange, epic, and then teal legendary. And all of this is for opening crates. This isn't for when you are or aren't going to get certain pieces of armor. No, but this, you can get better pieces of gear when you aren't usually going to. Like, for example, how I have this 1 rare blade, right? I didn't get that from a crate or anything. I just got that randomly after playing some games. Some matches or so. There's no guarantee what rarity you're going to randomly earn from playing matches, but there is a guarantee what rarity you're going to earn when opening crates. Okay, now that that is over, finally it's time for me to actually show you guys a match. So let's go to Battle Dominion. There we go. Player versus player. I'm just gonna watch something while I wait. Alright. Sorry, guys. Let me just check something real quick. Yeah, I'm in party chat. Alright. Sorry. I just had to... Oh, sorry. I just had to check whether or not I was in a party. So, yeah. Here is the game. As you can see, there are many classes, yada yada yada. I've explained this earlier. We do not have one person on our team, we have a bot, which is going to be annoying, but yeah. And each person has their own little emblems and stuff they can design. As you can see, mine is Diglett, praise the sun. Praise be to Diglett, you know, our Lord and Savior, all of that stuff. But, yeah. Just waiting for the battle to actually start. Finally. Alright. Goodness, this is taking a while. I forgot how long it kind of takes usually for this shit to load. That's why I watch stuff. Finally. Here's a little intro cutscene. And here we are. Forward. There's also a quick chat, which just has some general messages, and activating beacon, which is just a marker point. And we're playing Dominion, which is, I'm gonna say, probably one of the more popular modes.
You lost Zone C.
Okay, there's that dude coming over here. Okay.
You lost Zone A.
Bitch, try me. Oh, he did. He is trying me. Okay, that's cool. Love it when he just... Oh my god. Love it when all people do is just constantly switch... I mean, I know they're supposed to switch stance, but oh my god, is it annoying. Whenever I'm playing someone that isn't super fucking fast and switch up intensive. Goodness. Oh, and great, they already have 2 points, and we have 0 somehow. Oh, cool. Someone left, I guess, which is great, because we already have 2 bots. Oh my, you know what? Fuck this. Don't want to get a fucking matchmaking penalty, because it's stupid.
You captured Zone
The
A.
fact that he rolls this much means he's gotta be out of stamina, like, constantly. I parried that.
You lost Zone A.
See ya!
You captured Zone C.
No, come here. Come on. Come on, bro. Come on, Brody. No. They tried to guard break me, and then they both died. Also, that's, in my opinion, one of the best things about this game is you can just environment kill, like, all the time. Get parried! Parry! Thrust! Oh, I get to do my execution. Shame. For shame. Ow. Yuck. Double team. Also, as you can see, there's a little yellow bar going around her, like, sigil symbol. If you're getting attacked by multiple people, as that dude is, as over there, our teammate, your little yellow bar fills up, and once it gets to the final, like, point, once it fills up full, you get this thing called revenge. And what it does is it ups your, like, it heightens your, like, damage reduction a lot, it heightens your damage, it effectively is your comeback mechanic. It's your X Factor from Marvel vs. Capcom, except in sword fighting game. As you can see, he's using it and he's deleting these motherfuckers. Okay, hold on. We need to kill all these fucking soldiers on the enemy team so that they don't have the point. On. By the way you do a little crowd control move, which is really useful for clearing out enemy soldiers, is by clicking light and heavy attack at the same time, and it does that. It's also, I think, unblockable, so it's a cool move. I mean, it's an unblockable, but also a parryable move. So use it with caution, I suppose. You having fun there?
You captured Zone C.
Oh, that's cool. That's great. That's so fun and cool and amazing. Don't know why I was the only one on that point, I guess. I don't know. They're capturing C again. Oh my god. Just gonna respawn. Great. And by the way, let me just add, once one team in Dominion reaches 1,000 points, the enemy team begins to break. And the only way they can prevent that, which breaking makes it to where your teammates can't respawn, the only way to prevent that is by having 2 points at once. Let's go. Hit it. What? Where did he come from? What the hell?
Zone C.
He just came in and fucking... just came in and third-partied, bro. Also, how the fuck, like, literally... Okay, I was gonna say literally no one on their team is defending C and no one has taken it. Also, I don't know why everyone's at A, the most hotly contested point, when the only people at B are the AI soldiers. Like, I don't know why they... Yeah, no shit, we're winning! In this small fight. Hello. Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ? Can you stop? And great, I'm set on fire. That's cool. Go fuck yourself. That was not your... I don't know why you came in. That's not your execution. He had the least amount to do with that kill, and he got the execution. What? He just came up and stole that shit. I'm not angry for myself. I'm angry for them. They deserved that execution. Why is he... You know what? Fine. I'm going over here with him. I guess there isn't really no one taking A right now. At least no one at A right now. I don't know why we don't have C.
Your team is breaking.
No. See, look,
Your
immediately we
team
got 2
rallied.
points. We have 2 points right now, aka 2 zones, and we rallied, which means we're not breaking anymore.
Your team is breaking.
And we're breaking again. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna help. Oh, that's a 2v1. We don't... Come on, come on. Done for what? The fuck? I was literally clicking the up button so I could use my fucking ability, but no. Oh my god. This was just the worst fucking match ever, because we started out with 1 bot, and then 1 dude just left for no reason, and then we had 2 bots, and then I'm pretty sure at some point we had 3 fucking bots. And it was only me at some point. Good fight. Go fuck yourself. Honestly, bro. They think they're so good at the game for winning a match that was, like, rigged from the start, effectively. What the fuck is this, Fallout? The house always wins, I guess. Like... Jesus Christ. No wonder people don't talk in chats anymore. It's just so fucking annoying, because in games that require usually a lot of like, teamwork and working together, people don't talk in the chat. And I understand, I'm being hypocritical, I'm not talking right now, but that's because I'm in the middle of a stream. It'd be kind of annoying to them. It'd be kind of, I guess, inconvenient to a degree, but, like, for example, I've played, let's say I play a match of Siege, or I play a match of, like, I don't know, anything, really, like Siege, For Honor, which is a game, like, Overwatch, even when I used to actually play Overwatch and it was good, I'd go in the chat, or anyone would go in the chat, they'd talk, and it'd either be met with dead silence or someone just telling them to shut the fuck up and stop criticizing them, when they literally never once even mentioned their name or their character. Like, it... Or Exoprimal, for example. I literally, in Exoprimal, I got on, right? I got on Exoprimal, and I was playing. Just playing in general. And one dude who was a support, which I bet you can understand where the problem is coming from, the support took the Dominator, which is basically a thing that turns you into a dinosaur for a short amount of time and allows you to maybe get an advantage over the opponents by pushing that. By pushing that, like, that advantage, by pushing that, you know, thing you have over the opponents. But the support took it. So as soon as they took it, we started getting overwhelmed because we didn't have a tank. It was a tank. Because we didn't have a tank. So that means everyone else is taking the damage. And sure, the healer was still there, but they weren't doing enough. I mean, as in, they were doing their best, but, like, that still wasn't enough because there was no one to tank the damage. And I just said, tank, just for retrospect, please don't take Dominator next time because that leaves us kind of fucked here. And he's like, I don't care, shut up. And I said, I mean, bro, I'm not trying to, like, and he said, no, you're just straight up trying to tell me what to do, so shut the fuck up, I don't care. And I said, I'm not, I'm just saying, like, and he's like, you're literally healer, you should have the most points right now. Like, and I'm like, how? And he said, you're healer. And I'm like, what? I'm not supposed to, though. In fact, I could argue you are supposed to have more points right now, because you get points for blocking damage, or for taking damage instead of your teammates. Or you get points for doing damage to the dinosaurs. So it's like, really, I'm the least obligated person to have the most points, and yet he's still saying, or whoever it was still saying that it was my fault. Like, shit like that is, I guess, why people don't go into fucking voice chats anymore. Because there are just people that get up on their high horse when there's no horse to begin with. When they're literally in a fucking cave. When they're literally in a cave, like 300 feet below surface, and they're having schizophrenic episodes. They think they can get up on their high horse. But no, there's no, like, it's just annoying, because I want to stream and shit, but not only do I usually not find the feeling to want to stream, but also, even if I do, like, 98% of the time when I stream, shit like that happens, where it's like, I'll play a match, and shit like that'll happen, and normally I wouldn't care, but when streaming, it's like, well, then I just wasted, like, 10, 15 minutes of someone's time, because that was not fun. That was not fun, really, to play. I mean, it kind of was, but I doubt that was also fun to watch either, so it's just not much for me to do, especially because I'm not really playing these games as much anymore, and I'm mostly playing Armored Core, which I said I would not do a, like, stream on, because then it'd become a chore, and I don't want to do that. You know what? Listen, I'm gonna be straight with you all. Whoever the fuck watches this. Like my friend, I just think I'm done streaming. Like, I might occasionally do this shit, like, not even just for Titanfall, just in general. Because I might occasionally do this shit, but it just dawned on me that shit like that's gonna I mean, it didn't just dawn on me, but it dawned on me a while ago that shit like that's just gonna happen every single time I stream, and I'm just gonna end up wasting people's time, including mine. And also generally having less fun, because there's the pressure of being on a stream and having to try to make it engaging or, like, fun to watch. And I doubt my personality or the way I talk is that fun that it'll make up for all the other shit that I'm not doing that I should be making it actually entertaining to watch. So I think I'm just done. I know this is not exactly a climactic ending or whatever, but let's be real here. This was never gonna get that far in the first place. It's just not for me, I guess. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't like to edit, which is why I don't do regular videos. And I don't like doing those fucking... You saw me doing that one, you guys... I know you guys saw me in some of those other videos. You guys are probably over from their channels, like Golden's channel or Apple or FNAF Fan. You might know some of those names. And then some of you are going to be staring in bewilderment at what the fuck is a FNAF fan. But, yeah. I might do some actual videos here and there, like maybe VR type stuff, because I have been getting into that a little recently, at least a little more in regards than but I don't know, it's probably just not gonna do anymore. Hold on. I hope that whatever fun or entertainment or whatever you guys have gotten from these videos, I hope that it was fun and all that, and I may make a return later, and by later I mean probably like summer break or whatever the fuck, whenever this next semester ends. I don't know. Well, I forgot what it's called, but yeah. Anyways, I hope you all gained something from watching me, whether it was fun or whether it was maybe actually being able to understand my tutorials, which I doubt it because I'm an incohesive bastard. I think that's what the word is. I don't know. But anyways, for probably the actual last time in a while, this is the Human Vocoder, signing off.